Welcome to my channel USA Old Coins. If you've ever wondered if those old coins you have lying around could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into some of the rarest US coins, revealing their jaw-dropping values that will leave you amazed. Stick with us till the end, you won't want to miss what these hidden treasures could be worth. Let's get started. Top 1. The year 2019 brought collectors and history enthusiasts a coin that captured both American heritage and the hearts of numismatists worldwide. The United States Washington State quarter dollar featuring Lowell is more than just pocket change. It's a small metallic canvas telling a story of innovation, labor, and national pride. Struck as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin quickly stood out for its detailed design and the cultural significance it carries. When you hold the Lowell Quarter in your hand, you're holding a tribute to the city of Lowell, Massachusetts, one of the birthplaces of America's Industrial Revolution. Known for its historic textile mills and canals, Lowell was a thriving hub of manufacturing in the 19th century. The quarter's design masterfully reflects this legacy, making it a meaningful addition to any coin collection. The reverse side of the coin is where the artistry truly shines. It features a mill girl working at a power loom, her eyes gazing out toward the bustling mill buildings. This image doesn't just depict a worker, it represents an entire era of American industry and the women who played a pivotal role in it. The details are incredibly fine, from the loom's threads to the factory's tall windows in the background. The obverse side of the coin carries the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design that has been an iconic feature of U.S. quarters for decades. This classic image ties the coin to the larger tradition of American coinage while allowing the reverse to highlight the uniqueness of Lowell's history. The minting process for this quarter followed the high standards of the United States Mint, ensuring every line, curve, and symbol on the coin was crisp and sharp. Whether struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, each mint location contributed to the coin's lasting appeal. Collectors are often fascinated by the Lowell Quarter not just for its imagery, but for its potential value. While many were released into general circulation, a select few were preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition. These examples, free of scratches and blemishes, have become particularly sought after. Some Lowell quarters stand out because of mint errors, unintended variations that occur during production. These could include double strikes, off-center designs, or die cracks, and they often increase a coin's rarity and desirability. For the Lowell Quarter, such errors are especially attractive to collectors who crave unique finds. The historical context of Lowell itself adds a layer of depth to the coin's story. As a city built on innovation, Lowell symbolizes a time when the United States was rapidly transforming into an industrial power. The mills not only produced textiles but also shaped the cultural and social fabric of the nation. In educational settings, the Lowell Quarter serves as a miniature history lesson. Teachers and historians have used it to spark discussions about labor history, immigration, and the role of women in the workforce during the industrial age. Few coins manage to be both a collector's treasure and a teaching tool at the same time. The artistry of the Lowell Quarter also makes it a favorite for photographers and coin designers. The interplay of shadows and highlights on the factory's architecture gives the coin a sense of depth, almost as if the buildings could come alive with the sound of machinery. For new collectors, the Lowell Quarter offers an accessible starting point. Many begin by finding one in pocket change, only to discover the fascinating world of coin collecting that it opens up. For seasoned collectors, high-grade or error examples present an exciting challenge to hunt down. The release of the Lowell Quarter also stirred excitement in the numismatic market. Dealers, auction houses, and online marketplaces saw increased interest from buyers eager to secure high-quality examples before prices climbed further. Preservation plays a key role in the coin's long-term value. Coins stored in protective holders, away from moisture and oils, maintain their luster far longer than those left in circulation. For the Lowell Quarter, brilliant uncirculated versions are especially prized. As with all modern U.S. coins, the Lowell Quarter was struck in both clad and silver-proof versions. The silver-proof editions, with their mirror-like fields and frosted designs, are a striking way to appreciate the coin's intricate details. low mintage numbers for certain versions of the Lel Quarter have also fueled demand. While millions were produced for circulation, some collector editions were made in far smaller quantities, making them much harder to find. The coin's design was selected through a careful review process by the U.S. Mint and the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee, ensuring that it faithfully represented Lowell's historical importance. This thoughtful approach shows in every element of the artwork. The Lel Quarter is also a reminder of the America the Beautiful series mission, to celebrate the most significant sights and stories from every state and territory. In Lowell's case, it's a celebration of human skill, determination, and progress. The way the Lel Quarter captures movement, the mill girl's slight turn, the loom's threads mid-process, adds life to the piece. This sense of dynamism is rare in coinage and contributes to its artistic value. Collectors who specialize in state quarters often consider the Lel coin a highlight of their sets. Its distinctive theme and strong visual storytelling make it stand out among the many designs in the series. In recent years, the value of certain Lel quarters in exceptional condition has continued to climb. Auction records show that top-graded coins can fetch significant sums, especially when they come with authentication from trusted grading services. For those who discover a Lel Quarter in their change, it's worth taking a closer look. Even a circulated coin can be a gateway into a deeper appreciation for American history and craftsmanship. The coin's connection to Lowell's immigrant communities is another compelling aspect. Many of the mill workers depicted by the design were newcomers to America, seeking opportunity and contributing to the country's growth. When compared to other quarters in the America the Beautiful series, the Lowell design stands out for its human-centered focus. While many feature landscapes or landmarks, this one tells a personal story. The Lel Quarter's popularity has even inspired local pride in Massachusetts, where residents view it as a small but significant recognition of their city's role in shaping the nation. In the grand tradition of coin collecting, pieces like the Lel Quarter bridge the gap between the past and the present. They invite us to imagine the hands that once built the machines, walked the factory floors, and wove the fabrics that clothed a nation. For the casual observer, it may just be a 25-cent piece. But for the collector, historian, or art lover, it is a miniature masterpiece that carries the weight of history. Over time, the Lel Quarter will likely remain a desirable piece for collectors. Its combination of historical relevance, artistic merit, and scarcity in certain conditions ensures its place in the numismatic spotlight. And for the rarest, most pristine examples of the 2019 United States Washington State Quarter dollar Lowell, values have reached an impressive $17,000. Top 2. The year 2016 brought us a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and history lovers alike, the United States Washington State Quarter dollar honoring Shawnee National Forest. Part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a pocket-sized work of art that celebrates the beauty, history, and spirit of one of Illinois' most treasured landscapes. When you hold the Shawnee Quarter in your hand, you're holding a symbol of natural wonder. Shawnee National Forest, located in the southern tip of Illinois, is known for its stunning rock formations, lush forests, and abundant wildlife. The coin's design perfectly captures the rugged charm and timeless appeal of this region. The reverse side of the coin is where the magic truly happens. It features Camel Rock, one of the most famous landmarks within Shawnee National Forest. Standing tall and majestic, the rock's unique shape resembles a camel resting in the sun, surrounded by the beauty of the forest. In the background, a soaring red-tailed hawk adds life and movement to the scene. The obverse side of the coin carries the familiar portrait of George Washington, a classic design that ties the Shauny Quarter to the proud tradition of American coinage. It's a reminder that while each quarter tells its own unique story, they are all part of a larger national narrative. The intricate details on the Shauny Quarter reveal the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. From the jagged edges of Camel Rock to the spread wings of the hawk, every feature is rendered with care, giving the coin depth and texture that collectors truly appreciate. When it was first released, the Shauny Quarter quickly gained attention among both casual coin finders and serious numismatists. While millions entered circulation, some special editions, proofs, silver strikes, and uncirculated coins were produced in much smaller numbers. instantly making them more desirable. One of the fascinating aspects of the Shauny Quarter is how it connects collectors to nature. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of the forest itself, a reminder of America's diverse and breathtaking landscapes. Collectors often search for the Shauny Quarter in high grades, especially those certified by professional grading services. Coins with no scratches, marks, or signs of wear can fetch impressive values, particularly when they are rare mint errors. Speaking of errors, certain Shauny Quarters have become famous for their production quirks. Off-center strikes, double dies, and other unique flaws make these coins highly collectible. As no two are exactly alike, the release of the Shauny Quarter was part of a broader mission to highlight the natural treasures of every state and U.S. territory. For Illinois, Shauny National Forest was the perfect choice, representing both environmental beauty and historical significance. Shauny's history goes back centuries, with Native American heritage deeply embedded in the land. The forest preserves archaeological sites and cultural landmarks that tell stories of the people who lived there long before modern times. In terms of artistry, the Shauny Quarter stands out in the America the Beautiful series. The combination of a bold rock formation and the dynamic image of a hawk in flight gives it a sense of action and majesty. This quarter has also been a favorite for educational purposes. Teachers often use it to inspire lessons about geology, wildlife, and conservation, showing how even a small coin can spark curiosity about the natural world. For many collectors, the thrill comes from finding one of these quarters in everyday change. That small discovery often leads to a deeper dive into the fascinating hobby of coin collecting. The silver-proof versions of the Shauny Quarter are especially prized for their mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. These coins showcase the design in a way that regular circulation strikes simply cannot match. Over time, the Shauny Quarter has also gained a place in themed collections. Some people collect only nature-themed quarters, while others aim for full sets of the America the Beautiful series. The Shauny design is often highlighted as one of the most visually striking. Demand for pristine examples continues to rise. Auction results have shown that top-grade Shauny Quarters can command remarkable prices, especially when they're rare or have unique features. The quarter's connection to the state of Illinois has made it a source of pride for residents. Many see it as a celebration of their state's natural heritage, a way of sharing Shauny's beauty with the rest of the country. Preserving the Shauny Quarter in mint condition is key to maintaining its value. Collectors use protective cases and careful storage to ensure these coins remain as perfect as the day they were struck. In the broader world of coin collecting, the Shauny Quarter holds a special place. It blends artistry, history, and nature into a design that speaks to people of all ages. Those who have visited Shauny National Forest often feel an extra connection to the coin. For them, it's not just a collectible, it's a reminder of personal experiences in a place of peace and wonder. The design's balance between solid rock and graceful flight symbolizes strength and freedom, two qualities deeply embedded in American identity. Even years after its release, the Shauny Quarter remains a sought-after treasure. Its beauty, combined with scarcity in certain conditions, ensures it will hold its place in numismatic collections for decades to come. Some collectors specialize in tracking down every possible mint variation of the Shauny Quarter, from clad circulation strikes to rare silver proofs. This pursuit keeps the excitement alive in the collecting community. The red-tailed hawk featured on the coin is more than decoration. It represents the wildlife that thrives in Shauny National Forest, reminding us of the importance of conservation. Camel Rock, the focal point of the design, has become more widely recognized thanks to this coin. Many who see it for the first time on the quarter are inspired to visit the real landmark. In the end, the Shauny Quarter is more than metal. It's a small token that carries stories of nature's beauty, human artistry, and the shared heritage of a nation. And for the rarest, most pristine examples of the 2016 United States Washington State Quarter Dollar Shauny, collectors have paid as much as $22,000. Top 3. In 2013, the United States Mint released a quarter that not only celebrated a historic landmark but also honored one of the most important moments in American history. The United States Washington State Quarter Dollar featuring Fort Mckenry is a remarkable piece of currency that carries with it a story of resilience, patriotism, and artistic beauty. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, This coin continues to captivate collectors and history enthusiasts alike. When you first look at the Fort Mckenry Quarter, you can immediately sense that it's more than just a simple coin. It represents the place where the United States stood its ground during the War of 1812. Fort Mckenry, located in Baltimore, Maryland, is best known for its defense against the British Navy in 1814, a moment that inspired Francis Scott Key to write the Star-Spangled Banner, which would later become the national anthem. The reverse side of the coin brings that story to life with a breathtaking design. The scene depicts the fort during its annual Defenders Day celebration, complete with a stunning display of fireworks lighting up the night sky. The image captures the pride and victory that Fort Mckenry symbolizes, blending historical significance with vibrant energy. The obverse side, as with all quarters in the series, features the classic portrait of George Washington. His image stands as a reminder of the enduring spirit of the nation, linking the coin to the broader history of U.S. coinage, while the reverse tells its unique story. The detail on the Fort Mckenry Quarter is nothing short of impressive. From the individual bursts of fireworks to the carefully depicted walls of the fort, the craftsmanship reflects the dedication of the artists and engravers who brought this historic moment to life. When the quarter was first released, it caught the attention of collectors across the country. While millions entered circulation, there were also proof and silver-proof editions minted in smaller quantities, making them highly desirable to those seeking more exclusive pieces. One of the unique aspects of the Fort Mckenry Quarter is the way it manages to combine history and celebration. It doesn't just commemorate a battle, it captures the ongoing pride and remembrance that the site inspires every year during Defenders Day. Collectors often seek out Fort Mckenry quarters in pristine condition, and those graded at the highest levels can command impressive prices. The value can climb even higher when the coin features unusual minting errors, such as double strikes, off-center designs, or die cracks. The Fort Mckenry Quarter's place in the America the Beautiful series is especially fitting. This program was designed to showcase the most significant natural and historical sites in the United States, and Fort Mckenry stands as a powerful symbol of the nation's perseverance. For those who visit the actual site, the quarter serves as a perfect keepsake, a small reminder of the fort's massive role in American history. It bridges the gap between the past and present, allowing people to carry a piece of history in their pocket. The fireworks featured in the design are not merely decorative. They represent the joy of survival, the triumph of defense, and the unyielding spirit that emerged from that pivotal battle. The Fort Mckenry Quarter has also become an educational tool. Teachers and historians use it to spark conversations about the War of 1812, the national anthem, and the importance of preserving historical sites. In silver-proof versions, the Fort Mckenry Quarter's details are even more striking. The contrast between the mirror-like background and the frosted design elements gives the fireworks a brilliant, almost lifelike glow. Over time, demand for this quarter has steadily increased. Auction results show that rare, high-grade examples are attracting serious attention from both seasoned collectors and newcomers eager to invest in meaningful pieces. Preserving the Fort Mckenry Quarter in mint condition is essential for retaining its value. Collectors use airtight holders and store their coins in climate-controlled environments to protect against wear and tarnish. This coin also appeals to thematic collectors who focus on military history or patriotic designs. Its connection to a defining moment in America's story makes it a standout in any collection. The Fort Mckenry Quarter's design also offers a sense of movement and excitement, something not often seen in coinage. The depiction of fireworks in mid-burst creates a visual energy that draws the eye. In Maryland, the quarter has become a source of state pride, reminding residents of their home's role in shaping the nation's history. Some collectors have made it their mission to track down every possible variation of the Fort Mckenry Quarter, from standard circulation strikes to rare silver proofs, enjoying the thrill of the hunt. The historical significance of the fort itself ensures that this coin will remain relevant for generations. As long as the story of the Star-Spangled Banner is told, the Fort Mckenry Quarter will hold a special place in the hearts of collectors. The annual Defenders Day celebration featured in the coin's design is a tradition that continues to draw visitors, keeping the legacy of the fort alive in a way that the quarter perfectly captures. The combination of historic architecture and festive celebration makes this coin unique within the America the Beautiful series. It stands out as a design that is both commemorative and celebratory. Even casual finders who come across the coin in everyday change are often drawn to its striking design and historical background, leading many to hold on to it as a keepsake. For numismatists, the Fort Mckenry Quarter represents an opportunity to own a piece of American history without needing a massive budget, though top-tier examples can be worth far more than their face value. The artistry, history, and symbolism of this quarter all work together to make it a truly exceptional release from the U.S. Mint. Collectors agree that the Fort Mckenry Quarter is one of the standout designs from the 2013 series, with a blend of storytelling and visual appeal that makes it unforgettable. As time passes, the availability of pristine examples will only decrease, adding to the value and rarity of the best-preserved coins. And for the rarest, highest-grade examples of the 2013 United States Washington State Quarter Fort Mckenry, collectors have paid as much as $29,000. Top 4. In 2020, the United States Mint released a coin that beautifully merged the worlds of art, history, and numismatics, the United States Washington State Quarter dedicated to Weir Farm. This remarkable quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, celebrating one of the most unique and culturally rich national historic sites in the country. It is more than just a small piece of metal, it's a tribute to creativity, preservation, and the enduring value of artistic expression. Weir Farm National Historic Site, located in Connecticut, is often referred to as the only national park dedicated to American painting. Once the home and workplace of renowned Impressionist painter Julian Alden Weir, the site preserves not only his residence but also the surrounding landscapes that inspired countless works of art. The quarter captures this legacy with a design that tells a story in a single glance. The reverse side of the coin is a masterpiece in miniature. It shows an artist at an easel, painting the very scenery that surrounds Weir Farm. The inclusion of stone walls, lush trees, and the charming farm buildings conveys the peaceful yet vibrant setting that fueled Weir's creativity. The detail is exquisite, making the viewer feel as though they've stepped into a timeless summer afternoon. On the obverse side, the coin features the traditional portrait of George Washington, a design that links this unique quarter to the long and proud history of U.S. coinage. The familiar face of Washington offers a sense of continuity, while the reverse transports us to a world of artistic inspiration. When it was released, the Weir Farm Quarter immediately drew interest from collectors, art lovers, and historians alike. While millions were minted for circulation, special proof and silver proof editions were struck in much smaller quantities, giving them a special place in collections. One of the most appealing aspects of the Weir Farm Quarter is how it bridges two seemingly different worlds, fine art and coin collecting. In doing so, it has attracted people to numismatics who might not otherwise have thought of coins as a form of art. High-grade examples of the Weir Farm Quarter, especially those certified as perfect by professional grading services, have quickly become sought-after treasures. Their combination of rarity, beauty, and cultural significance makes them highly desirable. Some versions of the coin have gained attention for unusual minting errors, such as doubling in the lettering or slight misalignments in the design. These rare variations add another layer of intrigue and can significantly increase the coin's value. Weir Farm's story goes far beyond its physical beauty. The site has long been a gathering place for artists, both in Weir's time and today. It stands as a symbol of the enduring power of creativity and the importance of preserving spaces that inspire it. The quarter's design reflects this mission perfectly. The artist at work is not given a specific identity, allowing viewers to imagine themselves in that position, brush in hand, capturing the landscape. Silver-proof editions of the Weir Farm Quarter are especially stunning. The frosted details against the mirror-like background bring out textures in the trees, the stone wall, and the artist's canvas in a way that circulation strikes cannot match. The release of this quarter also came during a year of global challenge, and for many, it served as a reminder of the peace and solace that can be found in nature and art. It became more than just a collectible, it became a token of reflection. Collectors often discuss how the Weir Farm Quarter stands out in the America the Beautiful series. While many designs focus on dramatic landscapes or historic structures, this one captures a deeply personal and human moment, an artist creating. In Connecticut, the quarter was met with great pride. Residents saw it as a way to share a cherished part of their state's history with the entire nation. The Weir Farm Quarter also appeals to thematic collectors who focus on art-related coins or pieces that highlight human creativity. It fits perfectly into specialized collections while still appealing to general coin enthusiasts. As with all coins, condition plays a major role in value. Those kept in airtight holders, away from moisture and handling, maintain their sharp details and original luster for years to come. Over time, the supply of untouched Weir Farm quarters will naturally decrease, making pristine examples more valuable to serious collectors. Educationally, the quarter has been used to introduce people to both American art history and the process of coin design. Teachers have incorporated it into lessons that connect creativity with tangible history. For visitors to the actual Weir Farm site, owning the quarter becomes a special keepsake, a small reminder of a place where art and nature exist in perfect harmony. The coin's ability to evoke the sound of rustling leaves, the scent of fresh paint, and the quiet hum of creativity is what sets it apart. It invites you to imagine standing in that very spot, painting your own masterpiece. Even casual finders who come across the quarter in pocket change often find themselves intrigued enough to learn about Weir Farm's history, thereby deepening public appreciation for this national treasure. The balance of fine detail and open space in the design shows the careful thought that went into its creation. It's a coin that feels both modern and timeless. Collectors have noted that, despite its recent release, certain Weir Farm quarters have already seen strong auction results, particularly for rare mint state and proof examples. The 2020 Weir Farm Quarter reminds us that coins are not merely tools for commerce, they are cultural artifacts, each with a story to tell. Its place in the America the Beautiful series is secure as one of the most artistically inspired designs ever issued by the U.S. Mint. The blending of history, natural beauty, and artistic expression ensures that this quarter will remain a highlight in collections for generations to come. And for the rarest, most flawless examples of the 2020 United States Washington State Quarter dollar Weir Farm, collectors have paid as much as $25,000. Top 5. In 2013, the United States Mint released a quarter that tells a story of courage, determination, and triumph on the waters. The United States Washington State Quarter dollar dedicated to Perry's victory and International Peace Memorial. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin honors a pivotal moment in American history and the enduring message of peace that followed. It is a small piece of metal with a story far larger than its size. Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial is located in Put-in-Bay, Ohio, and commemorates the Battle of Lake Erie during the War of 1812. This historic battle saw U.S. naval forces, under the command of Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, secure a crucial victory over the British Navy, changing the course of the war in the Great Lakes region. The reverse side of the coin captures this history with a bold and striking design. It features the statue of Commodore Perry in the foreground, standing tall and resolute, with the memorial column rising behind him. The image symbolizes both the bravery of the past and the peace that followed, as the memorial itself was built to celebrate lasting friendship between the United States, Canada, and Britain. On the obverse side, the quarter retains the timeless portrait of George Washington, connecting the coin to the long tradition of American coinage while allowing the reverse to tell its powerful story. The detail in the design is remarkable. From Perry's commanding stance to the architectural precision of the towering column, the engravers captured the significance of both the man and the monument. The combination of historical depth and visual impact makes this one of the standout designs in the entire series. When it was first released, the Perry's Victory Quarter immediately gained attention from collectors and history enthusiasts. While millions were produced for everyday use, smaller numbers of proof and silver-proof editions were struck for collectors, making them more exclusive and valuable. This coin doesn't just celebrate a military victory, it also represents reconciliation and lasting peace. The memorial's message is as relevant today as it was when it was dedicated in 1931, and the quarter serves as a miniature ambassador for that idea. Collectors often seek out high-grade examples of this coin, particularly those certified by professional grading services as being in flawless condition. The rarity of perfect examples, especially from certain mints, makes them highly desirable. Some of the most sought-after Perry's Victory quarters are those with mint errors. These can include double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual metal flaws, and they often command prices far higher than standard coins. The America the Beautiful series was designed to highlight important sites from every state and territory, and Perry's victory stands as one of the most historically significant. Its inclusion in the series ensures that its story continues to reach new generations. Visitors to Put-in-Bay often seek out the coin as a souvenir, making it a cherished reminder of a place where history and peace intersect. The statue of Commodore Perry on the coin captures a moment of quiet strength, while the memorial column behind him serves as a constant reminder that peace can emerge from conflict. The silver-proof versions of the coin are especially striking, with frosted designs that stand out sharply against mirror-like backgrounds. These editions showcase the artistry of the design in a way that circulating coins cannot. Educationally, the Perry's Victory Quarter has been used to teach students about the War of 1812, naval history, and the importance of international cooperation. It proves that a coin can be both a work of art and a teaching tool. For collectors building complete America the Beautiful sets, the Perry's Victory Quarter is an essential piece, one that balances military history with a message of unity. Over the years, auction results have shown strong interest in the coin, particularly for rare variations and perfect-grade examples. Preserving the Perry's Victory Quarter in mint condition is vital for maintaining its value. Collectors use protective holders and avoid handling coins directly to protect their surfaces from damage. The coin's design stands out for its balance of human and architectural elements, giving it a depth and scale that draws the viewer in. In Ohio, the quarter is a source of state pride, honoring one of the most important events in the region's history and a memorial that continues to inspire visitors from around the world. For those who have visited the site, the quarter serves as a tangible link to the moment they stood before the towering column, feeling the weight of history. The inclusion of Perry's likeness on the coin also gives it a personal connection, reminding us that history is shaped by individuals who rise to the occasion when their country calls. The quarter has also been embraced by naval history enthusiasts, many of whom appreciate the way it honors both victory and peace in equal measure. Even those who discover the coin in pocket change often find themselves intrigued enough to learn more about the battle, the memorial, and the man who inspired it. The memorial itself, one of the tallest structures in the United States, is faithfully represented on the coin, a testament to the engraver's skill in capturing scale within such a small space. For themed collections focusing on military history or monuments, the Perry's Victory Quarter is a centerpiece, a design that tells a story of conflict, courage, and resolution. The lasting message of the coin is that peace is the ultimate prize, and that even after hard-fought battles, nations can come together in friendship. Its striking design and meaningful history ensure that it will remain a highlight in coin collections for decades to come. And for the rarest, most pristine examples of the 2013 United States Washington State Quarter Dollar Perry's Victory, collectors have paid as much as $26,000. Top 6. In 2015, the United States Mint unveiled a coin that captured the breathtaking beauty of one of America's most scenic treasures, the United States Washington State Quarter Dollar honoring the Blue Ridge Parkway. Part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin is more than just a piece of currency. It is a miniature piece of art that celebrates nature's grandeur, engineering marvels, and the spirit of travel that has defined generations of Americans. The Blue Ridge Parkway stretches for 469 miles, winding through the Appalachian Highlands of North Carolina and Virginia. Known as America's favorite drive, it is famed for its panoramic views, lush forests, and seasonal colors that draw millions of visitors every year. The quarter's design perfectly encapsulates this beauty in a way that makes it instantly recognizable. The reverse side of the coin presents a stunning view from the perspective of a driver entering one of the Parkway's most iconic stone tunnels. The curved road draws the eye into the distance, framed by the rolling mountains and abundant greenery that define the Blue Ridge region. Wildflowers in the foreground add a touch of delicate beauty to the bold landscape. On the obverse, the classic portrait of George Washington maintains the connection to the long-standing tradition of American coinage. This blend of heritage and fresh artistic vision is what makes the Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter a standout piece in the series. The design is a masterclass in depth and perspective. Even on such a small canvas, the engravers managed to create the illusion of space, giving the viewer a sense of actually traveling into the mountains. It is a scene that invites exploration. Upon its release, the quarter immediately resonated with both collectors and travelers. For those who have driven the Parkway, owning the coin is like carrying a cherished memory in their pocket. For others, it serves as inspiration to one day take that journey. High-grade examples of the Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter have quickly become prized in the numismatic world. Coins preserved in flawless condition, especially those certified by professional grading services, have drawn strong interest at auctions. Some coins from this release have become even more valuable due to mint errors. Examples with double details, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet flaws are rare and highly sought after by error coin collectors. The inclusion of wildflowers in the design is more than decorative. It reflects the Parkway's commitment to preserving native plant species, enhancing the natural beauty that travelers experience along the route. Silver-proof editions of the Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter are especially captivating. The frosted design elements contrast beautifully with the mirror-like fields, making the mountains and tunnel entrance appear almost three-dimensional. The Blue Ridge Parkway itself has a rich history, having been constructed during the Great Depression as part of the New Deal programs. This connection to American resilience and infrastructure makes the coin even more meaningful. Collectors who focus on nature-themed or travel-inspired coins often list the Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter among their favorites. Its scenic design is both relaxing and adventurous, appealing to a wide range of tastes. For North Carolina and Virginia residents, the quarter is a source of state pride. It showcases a beloved landmark that draws visitors from across the country and around the world. Preserving this coin in pristine condition is essential for maintaining its value. Many collectors store it in airtight holders and avoid touching the surfaces to keep the luster intact. The Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter also makes an excellent educational tool, sparking discussions about conservation, engineering, and the importance of preserving scenic landscapes for future generations. Even casual finders who spot this quarter in their change often feel compelled to keep it. Its beauty and uniqueness make it stand out from typical circulating coins. The coin's tunnel scene symbolizes both passage and progress, a fitting metaphor for the journey through America's natural and cultural history. Over the years, auction results have demonstrated that demand for the highest grade examples remains strong, particularly for coins from limited proof sets. The America the Beautiful series was designed to honor significant places in every state and territory, and the Blue Ridge Parkway's inclusion highlights the importance of scenic preservation as part of national heritage. Driving the Parkway is an experience of constant wonder, and the quarter's design successfully captures that feeling in a frozen yet living moment. Collectors often pair the coin with travel memorabilia or photographs of the Parkway, creating themed displays that celebrate the connection between place and design. The quarter also speaks to the timeless American love of the open road, a symbol of freedom, exploration, and discovery. Its intricate design encourages close examination, with each element, road, tunnel, mountains, and flowers, offering details that reveal themselves the longer you look. For many, the Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter is a reminder that beauty can be both grand and intimate, spanning vast landscapes while preserving delicate natural details. The coin serves as a testament to the U.S. Mint's ability to create designs that are artistically compelling while telling a deeper story. Tea is also a gentle invitation to those who have not yet traveled the Parkway to see it for themselves and experience the view beyond the tunnel firsthand. As time passes, the number of flawless examples will naturally decrease, making the best preserved coins more valuable in the years ahead. The Blue Ridge Parkway Quarter stands as a perfect blend of art, history, and nature, a piece that is as collectible as it is beautiful. And for the rarest, most pristine examples of the 2015 United States Washington State Quarter Blue Ridge Parkway, collectors have paid as much as $19,000. Top 7. In 2012, the United States Mint released one of the most breathtaking coins in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the United States Washington State Quarter Dollar honoring Denali National Park in Alaska. This coin is a tribute to one of the most awe-inspiring natural landscapes in North America, and it quickly captured the hearts of both collectors and nature enthusiasts. Denali National Park is home to Mount Mckenry, now officially known as Denali, the tallest peak in North America, standing an incredible 20,310 feet above sea level. The quarter's reverse design magnificently showcases this towering giant, framed by the untamed beauty of Alaska's wilderness. The main focal point of the coin's design is a powerful image of a doll sheep, an animal native to the rugged alpine slopes of Alaska. Standing proudly with Denali rising in the background, the sheep represents the park's thriving wildlife and the raw, untamed spirit of the land. This design was created to honor both the grandeur of the landscape and the importance of preserving the habitat of unique wildlife species. It's a perfect marriage of natural beauty and symbolic storytelling, all within the space of a quarter. The obverse of the coin retains the timeless portrait of George Washington, a reminder of America's numismatic tradition that has remained a constant since 1932. This balance between tradition and modern artistry is what makes the Denali Quarter such a standout in the series. Collectors were immediately drawn to the Denali Quarter upon its release. For many, it was more than a piece of currency, it was a window into one of the most spectacular places in the United States. The doll sheep is not just an artistic choice, it is a symbol of resilience. These animals are known for thriving in the harsh, mountainous terrain of Alaska, just as the people who have lived in these lands for centuries have adapted to its challenges. When struck in high quality, such as in uncirculated or proof condition, the Denali Quarter's fine details come alive. Every curve of the mountain and every line of the sheep's horns are crisp and captivating. Error coins from this release have become especially valuable. Variations such as double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws can turn an ordinary quarter into a rare treasure worth thousands. The silver-proof edition of the Denali Quarter is particularly beautiful, with frosted design elements contrasting against mirror-like fields, making the mountain's grandeur even more striking. For Alaskans, this coin is a source of state pride. Denali is not only a natural wonder but a symbol of the state's rugged independence and unmatched beauty. Tourists who have visited Denali National Park often keep this quarter as a cherished memento of their journey, a small piece of metal that holds the memory of vast landscapes and crisp mountain air. The America the Beautiful series was designed to inspire appreciation for national parks and historic sites, and the Denali Quarter fulfills this mission perfectly. It also serves as an educational piece, sparking conversations about conservation, wildlife preservation, and the importance of protecting fragile ecosystems. As years go by, the availability of pristine, untouched examples will naturally decline, increasing their desirability among serious collectors. Numismatic enthusiasts often highlight the Denali Quarter when showcasing the most beautiful and intricate designs in modern U.S. coinage. The coin also resonates with adventurers and explorers, evoking a sense of wonder and a longing to see the great Alaskan wilderness firsthand. Its imagery captures both the stillness and the wild energy of the natural world, calm mountains rising silently while life moves across the slopes. In the coin market, demand for high-grade examples remains steady, especially for coins certified by trusted grading services. The Denali Quarter has also become a favorite among wildlife-themed coin collectors, joining other designs that celebrate North America's unique fauna. Its intricate detail means that even under magnification, the craftsmanship remains impressive, with no loss of clarity in the design elements. This coin serves as a reminder that some of the most valuable pieces of currency are not about spending, but about storytelling and heritage. Collectors who own the Denali Quarter often display it alongside travel photos or Alaskan keepsakes, creating a personal connection between the coin and the landscape it depicts. The quarter's release also encouraged many people to learn more about Alaska's history, its native cultures, and the importance of Denali in both spiritual and natural terms. For the casual finder, discovering this coin in everyday change can be an exciting and unexpected reward, leading them to explore the world of coin collecting. The Denali Quarter proves that a coin can be both a work of art and a piece of history, carrying meaning far beyond its face value. It stands as a testament to the beauty of the American wilderness and the artistry of the U.S. Mint's engravers, and for the most pristine, rare, and sought-after examples of the 2012 United States Washington State Quarter Dollar Denali, collectors have paid as much as $24,000. Top 8. In 2016, the United States Mint released one of the most historically rich coins in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. the Washington State Quarter Dollar honoring Cumberland Gap National Historical Park in Kentucky. This coin is more than just a piece of metal, it is a window into a key chapter of American history, a chapter filled with courage, exploration, and the spirit of westward expansion. The Cumberland Gap is often called the first great gateway to the American West. For generations, this natural pass through the Appalachian Mountains served as a vital route for Native Americans, early settlers, and explorers moving into the vast frontier beyond. The quarter's reverse design beautifully captures this historic significance. On the coin's reverse, we see a frontiersman standing tall, looking westward, holding a long rifle at his side. His gaze is fixed toward the horizon, symbolizing the promise and challenges of a new land waiting to be discovered. Behind him, the rugged mountains of the Cumberland Gap rise with quiet strength, representing both a barrier and an invitation. Above the image is the inscription "First Doorway to the West," a powerful reminder of the role this location played in shaping the nation's destiny. It's not just a phrase, it's a statement of how critical this route was for migration and expansion. The obverse of the coin retains the classic portrait of George Washington, a familiar anchor in U.S. coinage since 1932. This consistency in design links modern coins with the nation's long-standing numismatic heritage. Collectors were immediately captivated by the Cumberland Gap Quarter. Its detailed artwork, coupled with the deep historical meaning behind it, made it a must-have for those passionate about both American history and coin collecting. The frontiersman depicted on the coin represents thousands of real-life pioneers, brave men and women who left behind the familiar to venture into unknown territories, facing danger, uncertainty, and the hope of a better future. When struck in pristine uncirculated or proof condition, the details of this coin are breathtaking. Every fold of the frontiersman's clothing, every contour of the mountains, and every inscription is sharply defined, making it a miniature work of art. The silver-proof edition of the Cumberland Gap Quarter is especially stunning. Its mirror-like background and frosted design elements create a striking contrast that elevates the sense of depth and realism. Error coins from this release are particularly sought after. Variations like off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual planchet flaws can dramatically increase the value of this already desirable coin. For many Kentuckians, this quarter is a source of pride, a reminder of the state's crucial role in America's westward movement and its enduring place in history. Tourists who have visited Cumberland Gap National Historical Park often treasure this coin as a keepsake, a small but tangible link to a place that shaped so many lives. The America the Beautiful Quarters program was designed to showcase America's most significant natural and historic sites, and the Cumberland Gap Quarter does exactly that, bringing history to the palm of your hand. Also an educational tool, sparking curiosity about the struggles and triumphs of those who passed through this mountain gateway. Over time, finding high-grade examples of this coin in circulation will become increasingly rare, as collectors remove them from everyday use to preserve their condition. Numismatists often praise the Cumberland Gap Quarter for its storytelling power, noting how it conveys both the physical landscape and the human spirit of exploration. The design invites viewers to imagine standing in the frontiersman's place, feeling the crisp mountain air, seeing the rolling wilderness, and wondering what lay beyond. Its imagery speaks of opportunity and resilience, qualities that defined the generations who used this pass as a stepping stone into the western frontier. Demand for this coin has remained strong among both historical collectors and those who focus on the America the Beautiful series as a whole. The quarter also appeals to those who collect coins with depictions of firearms, historic clothing, or frontier life, adding to its broad appeal in the hobby. The Cumberland Gap Quarter feels like more than currency, it feels like a small piece of the pioneer story, preserved in metal for future generations. Collectors often pair this coin with maps, artifacts, and documents from the era, creating displays that bring the history of the Gap to life. The design successfully balances historical authenticity with artistic elegance, a combination that ensures it will be appreciated for decades to come. Its connection to the idea of the first doorway to the West makes it a timeless symbol of American determination and vision. Even for those who are not coin collectors, finding this quarter in change can be a thrilling moment, sparking an interest in both history and the art of coinage. As part of the America the Beautiful series, it holds a permanent place in the story of U.S. coin design, bridging the past and the present in a single piece. The Cumberland Gap Quarter reminds us that coins are not just money, they are storytellers, historians, and works of art all at once. It stands as a tribute to the land, the people, and the enduring spirit of exploration that defines the American story, and for the rarest and most pristine. Examples of the 2016 United States Washington State Quarter Dollar Cumberland Gap, collectors have paid as much as $23,000. Top 9. In 2013, the United States Mint introduced one of the most captivating coins in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the Washington State Quarter Dollar honoring Great Basin National Park in Nevada. This coin stands out not only for its intricate design but also for the unique story it tells about the rugged beauty and natural history of the American West. Great Basin National Park is a place of contrasts and hidden wonders. It is home to ancient bristlecone pines, some of the oldest living trees on Earth, which have survived for thousands of years in one of the most extreme climates in the country. These trees became the centerpiece of the quarter's reverse design, making it one of the most distinctive issues in the series. The reverse features a beautifully detailed bristlecone pine, its twisted branches stretching upward in defiance of time and the harsh conditions of the Great Basin. The tree stands on rocky ground, symbolizing endurance, strength, and the resilience of life in difficult environments. Surrounding the central image are inscriptions marking the coin's significance: Great Basin, Nevada, e pluribus unum, and the year 2013, tying together the location, the history, and the year of minting. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of George Washington remains, a consistent emblem of American coinage since 1932. This blend of tradition and modern artistry makes the coin appealing to both veteran and new collectors alike. The Great Basin Quarter's design is more than just visually striking, it also carries a deep symbolic meaning. The bristlecone pine is a living witness to centuries of change, weathering storms, droughts, and the passage of time. Much like the American spirit itself, collectors immediately noticed the fine craftsmanship of this coin. The bark's texture, the curve of each branch, and the rocky base are all rendered with remarkable detail, making it a miniature masterpiece when viewed closely. Proof and silver-proof versions of the Great Basin Quarter elevate its beauty even further. The frosted relief against a mirror-like background adds depth, making the bristlecone pine appear almost three-dimensional. Error coins from this release have caught the attention of sharp-eyed collectors. Doubled dies, off-center strikes, and other minting anomalies can push the value of an already desirable coin to impressive heights. Nevadans, in particular, have embraced the Great Basin Quarter as a source of pride, seeing it as a tribute to their state's extraordinary natural heritage. For travelers who have visited Great Basin National Park, this coin serves as a tangible keepsake, bringing back memories of clear night skies, mountain trails, and encounters with these ancient trees. The America the Beautiful Quarters program was designed to celebrate America's most iconic landscapes and historical sites, and the Great Basin coin does exactly that. It tells a story that blends nature, endurance, and artistry. Its imagery often inspires curiosity about the park itself, leading people to learn more about the rare ecosystems, wildlife, and geological wonders found within its boundaries. Over time, pristine examples of the Great Basin Quarter will become increasingly scarce in circulation as collectors set them aside. This growing scarcity often adds to their long-term value. Numismatic experts have praised the design for its originality, noting how the bristlecone pine stands apart from other coins that feature mountains, rivers, or man-made structures. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of living history, a tribute not just to a location, but to a species of tree that has survived since before many civilizations began. Its design invites you to imagine standing in the cool mountain air of the Great Basin, feeling the weight of history in the silence, and seeing the twisted form of a tree that has endured for millennia. The quarter's story resonates with people who value nature, resilience, and the preservation of national treasures for future generations. Collectors often add it to themed displays focusing on rare trees, wilderness landscapes, or environmental conservation. The Great Basin Quarter is also an excellent example of how coins can be both educational and inspiring, sparking conversations about ecology, history, and art. Its rugged elegance appeals to a wide range of collectors, from those who appreciate fine engraving to those who connect with the environmental message behind the design. As the years pass, its significance grows, not just as a monetary item, but as a cultural artifact from a time when U.S. coinage actively celebrated national parks and monuments. The bristlecone pine's twisted form has become symbolic of the endurance of life in the face of adversity. And this coin captures that spirit perfectly. Even casual finders who spot one in their change often feel compelled to keep it, drawn by its unique imagery and the story it represents. In the world of modern U.S. coinage, the Great Basin Quarter has secured its place as one of the more memorable and sought-after issues. Its connection to a rare and ancient species makes it a timeless reminder of nature's ability to survive against all odds. When combined with its artistry and limited high-grade availability, it becomes a treasure in both sentiment and value. It stands as a lasting tribute to the beauty of Nevada's landscapes and the strength of the natural world, and for the rarest, most pristine examples of the 2013 United States Washington State Quarter Great Basin, collectors have paid as much as $27,000. Top 10. In 2011, the United States Mint released a truly remarkable addition to the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the Washington State Quarter Dollar honoring Vicksburg National Military Park in Mississippi. This coin not only captures a significant chapter of American history but also reflects the artistry and precision that makes certain modern quarters so treasured among collectors. The Vicksburg Quarter commemorates the pivotal Civil War battle that took place in 1863, a turning point that shaped the course of the nation's history. The design transports you back in time, telling the story of courage, strategy, and perseverance. The reverse of the coin features the USS Cairo, a Union ironclad gunboat that played a critical role during the siege of Vicksburg. This historic vessel is shown cutting through the Mississippi River waters, a symbol of military innovation and naval strength. Above and around the ship, inscriptions read Vicksburg, Mississippi, E Pluribus Unum, and 2011, marking both the place and the time of this coin's issue. Each element is carefully placed to balance artistry with historical accuracy. The obverse bears the classic portrait of George Washington, a design that has graced the quarter since 1932. This familiar image connects the coin to nearly a century of American coinage tradition. The level of detail on the USS Cairo is truly impressive. From the rigging to the smokestacks, each line and curve reflects the dedication of the Mint's engravers to bring history to life on such a small canvas. Collectors value this coin not just for its beauty, but for the story it carries. The siege of Vicksburg was a defining moment in the Civil War, and holding this quarter is like holding a tiny piece of that moment in your hand. The proof and silver-proof versions of the Vicksburg Quarter elevate the design even further, with a mirror-like background that makes the ship seem as if it is sailing right out of the coin. Errors and minting anomalies from this release have generated significant interest. Off-center strikes, die cracks, and double dies can send the value of a coin far beyond its face value. For residents of Mississippi, the Vicksburg Quarter serves as a tribute to a site of national significance, one that draws thousands of visitors each year to its preserved battlefields and memorials. The America the Beautiful Quarters program aimed to highlight the most treasured places in the United States, and Vicksburg's inclusion was a nod to its enduring importance in American history. Collectors often describe the Vicksburg design as one of the most dynamic in the entire series because of the sense of movement and power it conveys through the depiction of the USS Cairo. The historical significance of the site adds depth to its appeal. Vicksburg was known as the Gibraltar of the Confederacy, and its fall marked a turning point in the Union's favor. The coin's imagery often sparks curiosity, encouraging people to learn more about the siege, the ironclads, and the broader scope of Civil War naval warfare. High-grade examples of the Vicksburg Quarter, especially those in mint state condition, are increasingly difficult to find in circulation. Many have been pulled aside by collectors since their release. The quarter's connection to a specific historical event makes it a favorite among both history enthusiasts and numismatists. Its artistry captures not just a place, but a moment, one filled with tension, strategy, and ultimately, change. The details of the coin reward close examination. The rippling of the river's surface, the curvature of the ship's hull, and the smoke rising from the stacks all add layers of realism, Many collectors who specialize in military or naval themes consider the Vicksburg Quarter a must-have for their collections. Its design stands apart from other quarters that focus on landscapes or wildlife, instead presenting a vivid mechanical marvel from America's past. For those who have visited Vicksburg National Military Park, this coin serves as a tangible reminder of walking the grounds where history unfolded. It's not just a monetary object, it's a conversation piece, a teaching tool, and a small work of art rolled into one. The Vicksburg Quarter also represents the mint's ability to blend education and commemoration with accessible currency. Its sharp lines, balanced composition, and rich story have made it a standout issue in the 2011 releases. Over the years, demand for pristine Vicksburg quarters has grown, particularly for rare variations and proof strikes. Holding one feels like holding a bridge between past and present, between history and art. As time goes on, examples in untouched condition will become even more prized, especially as part of Complete America the Beautiful Quarter sets. The Vicksburg design will remain a lasting reminder of both the strength of the Union Navy and the strategic importance of the Mississippi River during the Civil War. And for the rarest and finest examples of the 2011 United States Washington State $250 Vicksburg, collectors have paid as much as $37,000.